We have more now on that amazing video we showed you last night of a woman leaping at a freight train before falling between carriages and somehow surviving. 7 News has now tracked her down and she's revealed her brush with death has changed her life.
Stupid, reckless, but incredibly lucky. This video of a woman jumping onto a freight train carriage at Springwood station shocked police and train drivers. She fell between the moving carriages but somehow managed to land between the train tracks and stay low enough to allow the train to pass over her at around 20 k's an hour. Amazingly, after the train passed, she got up, walked to the platform where she was helped up before being taken to hospital. We began a search for the woman to ask her why. Eventually, we found her. We'll call her Tanya. She's in her 20s. It's not her real name. She asked us not to reveal her identity because she's embarrassed. She was shocked when she saw the video. Tanya decided to speak to 7 News to convince others not to do this.
It's important that young people know that it's really not invincible, and it might seem funny at the time, but it's not, and at the very least you can get super embarrassed. At most you can end up dead. Tanya
was under the train for about a minute. Her friend on the platform thought she was dead.
Underneath, I just remember think I need to get closer to the grounds, and I could just feel the train repeatedly hitting the back of my head. He could see me between the carriages, and he told me he thought I was dead for sure. And him and the rest of the hospital and rail staff, they thought I would have sustained massive brain injury and not be able to walk.
So why did she do it? Tanya admits she had been drinking, but says that's no excuse.
Are you embarrassed about what happened?
Of course I'm embarrassed. It's definitely the stupidest thing I've ever done, and I've done a few stupid things. I'm really ashamed of it. And
Tanya spent just 1 day in hospital before walking out with 2 wounds that had been stitched up, a couple of minor cuts, a sprained ankle, and one hell of a fright.
I'm just so lucky. I mean, it's changed my life, really, the whole incident.
Jonathan Beninka wasn't so fortunate when he played on a train line 15 years ago. He threw a rock at a stationary train near a station. The rock rebounded and knocked him out before another train hit him. When he woke, he was in hospital with an arm and a leg amputated.
I live with the consequences of my action day in, day out, and I will for the rest of my life.
He now educates others about these dangers.
The mess that is left behind that everybody has to clean up is horrendous.
He hopes Tanya's story will stop others suffering injuries like his, or worse. Lee Jelisek, 7 News.